What's up guys, and welcome to Southern Cemetery in Manchester, the biggest and oldest cemetery that we have in and around Manchester, and it's like Manchester's Highgate. So we're going to have a walk around amongst the graves and run the spirit talker, and we'll see if we get anything coming through, and then we'll stop. Worship. Which way do you want to go, Andy? Yeah, you lead the way and I'll just follow.
Okay.
Because it's
spirits of any
huge, this place.
Can you tell us which way you would like us to go, or any messages for us while we're here? I know this could be a lot of names coming through on this one, lads, because it normally is, isn't it?
Yeah, when we do cemeteries.
That's a good one, William Strange.
William Strange. It's the Strange family, Luke.
My family is here.
Are you the Strange family?
You're the Strange family.
We've room to talk. We've room to ask that question, don't we? We've just asked them, are you the Strange family? And we're stood in a cemetery on this. And what is today?
It's
this is?
It's a Saturday.
And what else is today? Come on, think about it now. It is.
Day off work.
And what else is today? Do you want to help with it? Yesterday you were how many years old?
58.
Today you are how many years old?
59.
So that makes it, today is...
Oh, it's a birthday.
It's your birthday!
No.
So guys, I brought him to the cemetery for his birthday. I think that's fair, don't you? Anyway, that was the Strange family. I'll find out if that was the Strange family who wanted to contact us right then.
I mean, there is somebody I'd like to contact in here, but I don't think I have no idea. I mean...
Well, he's got to be amongst the new graves, isn't he, really?
Well, 10, 20... 1999. He died, and he was his 90th. 99, I think he died.
There's a lot of nines going on here, Andy. You're going to get yourself old.
Birthday, so, I mean, I would imagine if you came across it, you'd find it, because I dare say there's a lot of things. There'd probably be a lot of people who visited it. So
do you want to tell the viewers who?
Sir Matt Busby's was buried here.
Right. So shall we have a walk about, and then if we find it?
Can I play music? Nope, I cannot play music.
Look at them covered in moss. I love them when they're like that. There's so much like character about them, isn't there? Look at that. The moss is set into the writing. The writing's turned like a luminous green. Yeah, but look though, the whole graves have gone completely lime green. Yeah, so the one that you're looking for is...
They light up in the dark.
Well, they could be glow-in-the-dark tombstones, couldn't they?
Can you imagine that'd be freaky?
You'd want a glow-in-the-dark tombstone. I think we should go this way.
Well, I would, but people...
There's lots of glow-in-the-dark tombstones around here. Just look, loads.
I mean, a lot of these must be pretty old, because there's a lot of things, a lot of them tied up, and a lot of them have got signs on them saying dangerous.
Just keep rolling that spirit talker there. Just want to show the folks what this is like here. You know, a daylight at the minute. Well, it's what they call dusk. The cemetery's always closed at dusk, but it's kind of like need to narrow the time down a bit, really, or we're going to get locked in. I call this dusk.
It could be the stone that they used at the time, and after so many years, it's gone that colour.
Maybe.
I mean, that'd really...
They're great though, aren't they?
That really would scare you though, if you came in and they glowed in the dark. I mean, that would...
If you were in here in the middle of the night and they were glowing in the dark,
yeah, that
would be awesome, man.
I think it must be something that these... Emergency.
No, this might be somebody telling them about how they died.
Who was suddenly called to rest. Who was suddenly called to rest. Captain.
Where are you reading that?
The regiment.
Oh yeah, age 40.
28.
Ah, so you've got emergency there, so perhaps he's telling you that it was a very sudden death, like it was quick how he died. That wasn't the war, it wasn't either war, was it?
1928, no, it was...
39 was the second.
After the first, it was well after it was at least 15 years after the first.
So what was the emergency that took your life so quickly? Can you tell us some more about that, please? What's standing near your grave? Perhaps you could tell us your name and then we can identify which grave is yours. Not many to choose from. There's some that really stick out because you've not seen any like it, like this one. It's like a Roman door, isn't it? It's like an old ancient Greek, ancient
1931.
Roman.
So it's not.
Look at that one covered in the ivy.
Look at that one.
Oh yeah, it's.
I mean, that's a bit like you don't have to see it.
I think I could see a scroll or something on the other side. Let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at it.
1908.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
1908.
Joseph Miller of Manchester. So they kind of tell you sometimes, some of these old graves will tell you what their occupation was when they lived here and stuff.
Yeah.
We've come across that a lot, haven't we, with these Victorian graves where there's like a lot of information about that person on it.
19. Is that how old you were?
At Highgate in London, they've even put the addresses on them, haven't they, some of them? Because we've even finished at the graveyard and then gone and looked up the address where they lived after, haven't we?
Yeah. I'm sure that Woody Green is something to do with the stone that they've been made from, because not all of them are. And if it was something to do...
Did you get another message through there then?
19.
So it might, someone age 19 maybe.
Yeah. Can you give me any names? You do get a lot of names though when you're in these places.
I think once you get rolling you can get just name after name after name.
Them look like these very large ones over there, aren't they?
Yeah. But it just goes on and on and on, this place, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just reminds you, whereas Highgate's more sort of paths up and down and meanders round, doesn't it? This is all flat and straight laid out.
Highgate.
But it's the same age as Highgate.
It's strange on Highgate.
But I don't think we have any vampire stories coming from this one, do we? All I know is it's the biggest and the oldest cemetery Manchester has. You could walk up and down these graves for like ever, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could, I mean...
Oh look, there's a Freemasons one. That's the Freemason symbol.
This is cursed land.
Cursed land?
I don't think so.
That's the Freemason symbol, that,
This
guys.
isn't cursed land.
Cursed land? Why is it cursed? It's the cemetery.
It's a cemetery, how can it be cursed?
Come forward if you're here and let us see you or hear you on the camera.
Can you tell me, give me a direction that you want us to go in? Or a message? Or anything like that?
There's some pretty big graves over there, Andy. That might be Matt Busby's. Do you want to take a walk over? Just for those people who watch who are interested in football and stuff.
I would imagine there'll be a lot of stuff around there.
Well, that one over there looks like there's a lot of flowers down.
There will be a lot of flowers around.
So let's
I
go
would
and have a
imagine
look in
quite,
it. Let's go and have a look.
I would imagine it'll be quite a large.
And we still roll spirit talker just in case
I would
anybody
imagine,
else.
I would
Look at these
imagine.
these huge graves. A lot of these come from very wealthy families, like very well connected families.
Yeah.
They would have owned like a lot of big businesses and things like that. They were very expensive, these huge monumental gravestones like this,
Yeah.
weren't they?
Tapping.
What, are you going to tap on one of these graves, then we can hear you? If you tap on, we will tap back and say that we've heard you.
Can you give us a message card telling us whereabouts you want us to go, which way, left, right, forward, back?
I think there's some birds flying around in there because every now and again you feel like there's someone behind you, and when you turn around,
Yeah.
I think it's just birds coming out of the trees. There's a lot of magpies and big birds and stuff. Yeah, this looks like a pretty special plot here, doesn't it? So perhaps your Matt Busby grave is going to be here somewhere. It's going to be newish though, isn't it? Reasonably.
Oh, that's 20.
Look at that, Chan. I bet them are some of the people who own Chinatown. Gotta be. Because we've got a big Chinatown here, guys, in Manchester. Like most cities have got a big Chinatown. But ours is run by the Chinese triads. The big gangster family that has all the money. And the big gangster family that has all the money is going to be able to afford, you know, graves like this one. Look at it. Yeah, Hong Kong. Went to public school in Hong Kong. Ah, so maybe he's not one of the triads. See, this is how my mind works. I read too many books. Not everyone's skullduggery. Some people are actually genuine and decent. That's a nice one with the angels in it. It's a dark one and a light one. North Chapel. So there's got to be 4 chapels then. That's the North Chapel over there. So it must be for the cremations then, the chapels. Yeah. It tends to be how it works, isn't it?
Eric.
Eric?
Eric. Can you tell us a bit more about yourself, Eric? Are you buried here? When did you pass away? I'm going to go up amongst these graves. There's some really good ones here. Some really good ones. We're going to come back and do this in the dark, guys, as soon as we get dark nights. When the dark nights come back. Oh, look at this one here lying down. That looks creepy, doesn't it? It's just fell over really, but it does look a bit... looks like it's going to sit up, doesn't it?
I know. It's weird, that.
There's one with an anchor on over there. Let's go see that one. This is the thing about these graves. You find one, and then another one catches your eye, and then another one catches your eye. This here with the anchor. So it's got to be a ship, Navy one on it or something.
Must be something.
Look at that all in bits. That's the frost and ice though that tends to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
We get severe winters, it will crack the stone. Okay. Should we go down that way? Because there seems to be some old ones down there as well, don't there? Oh look, there's signposts. That's how big this cemetery is, they've put signposts up. They might have a sign for them at Busby Grave then. Because lots of people are going to come here to see that, aren't there? What's the tap? New cemetery.
The bad lady's here.
Oh, what bad lady?
Oh,
What bad lady?
I like a bad lady.
Come and tell us more. Who's the bad lady? Who's the bad lady? Are we going to see her?
I like a bad lady in a cemetery.
Is she going to appear amongst the gravestones for us?
Oh,
If she's bad, tell her to do something. And why is she bad?
why is she bad?
This has shades of Highgate, doesn't it? All this, the yew trees hanging over and the old graves.
Yeah.
Big old graves.
Ryan.
Ryan.
You've had that. How many times have we had
We've
Ryan?
had Ryan before.
We've had
It
Ryan a
seems
lot
to be
of times.
someone who follows us and turns
Is
up.
it the same Ryan?
We first picked him up in York. When we did the Ghost of York. We started picking him up there, if you remember.
Can you tell me if it's the same one? Just say yes. Just say York. If it's you.
He's turned up on a few things.
Scared of me.
Look at that angel. God, that looks like something from a horror film, that, doesn't it? Look at these.
Who are you then? if
These
I'm
are the
scared of
huge,
you? Who
spooky
are you?
graves. This is a nighttime shoot, this, definitely. It's got to be.
I'm gonna have to come back in.
Oh, we'll do it at night, definitely. So the reason we've nipped up here today is because we were in Manchester shopping for Andy's birthday and, you know, having a meal, celebrating all that, and we just decided, let's head out to Southern Cemetery. So we wanted to find it and have a good look round, but we definitely got to come back and do a nighttime shoot. So we're just waiting now for the dark nights to come back on, which is going to be like, what, October-ish? So we're definitely going to come back and do this in the dark.
Where do you want it to go? You need to direct me. Which way?
These are really creepy and big, gloomy gravestones, these. It was probably very nice in the day, but you find with the Victorians, they were very big on gothic stuff and like macabre, dark stuff, and they had a lot of ghost societies around in them days. Charles Dickens, the author, was actually a member of a ghost society. He used to go out looking for ghosts.
Who's the bad lady?
That's the reason he wrote Scrooge,
Francis.
the three ghosts and things like that in it.
Francis.
Francis, what, in a posh way?
Yes. Who's Francis?
Yeah, but
Francis as
look
a-
at check out these gravestones. These people would be,
Francis as a woman.
yeah, but if they said it in a posh London Queen's English voice, then that's because these people have money. Look at them, these stones. The pieces of the works of sculpture and art, aren't they? Really, you don't get stones like this now. Nobody makes these kind of things anymore. We've said this before when we've been in these graveyards. These monumental masons, they seem to have just vanished. I know some people do still do it, but it really is like a specialised craft. You won't get people carving these now. They're hand carved, all these. Hand carved. So think of the amount of time and energy and money that got put into all of this. You know, for somebody's grave, it's just unreal. Look at all these angels. A lot of dark angels here. They could be the four angels of the apocalypse, couldn't they? Belial, Lucifer, what's the other ones?
Leviathan.
Leviathan. So we've got Belial, Leviathan, Lucifer, and what's the last one? Come on, Andy, you're supposed to be a Satanist. At least I know three of them. Let's go back over here. They're creeping me out, them graves, to be fair, and it's only daytime. Ugh, I got a shivery feel. It's like, I think because there's so many big dark angels like peering over you all at once, it's just gives you that really creepy feel. Let's go to a white angel, see something nice. Come up here for a bit of comfort. I've come to these graves because they're more comforting than those graves. But seriously, we've got to get ourselves down here in the dark. That's the real time to do this. A lot of these places right now, guys, we're just checking them out by day. You know, that we could find our way back at night. But whilst we're here, we thought we'd just film them and stick them on YouTube for you to see anyways. Because I know a lot of people like these graveyard shoots. And to be fair, you never know if something's going to turn up day or night. It's like the Highgate one. You know, at Highgate, there's like a black shape that haunts it. And so many people have seen it. And nobody's really quite sure what it is. But I do believe in these watchers of the graveyard. You know that every graveyard has a watcher appointed to look after it, like some spirit person. And I think that's what people are seeing in these graveyards. Pretty much everywhere you go, these cemeteries of this size, you hear of like a black shadow or watcher type of figure that comes amongst the stones and stuff. There's potholes. Why is there potholes in a graveyard? Let's go over there, Andy. I keep saying let's go over there, but it's pretty much the same everywhere you go, to be fair. There ain't a lot of difference. Yeah. Just gonna go this way a little bit, see what's over here. I think Andy got something then, I'm sure that's why he shouted me back. When he catches up with us, he can tell us what he had then, I'm sure he got something. We're only on this one camera tonight, guys, for now. Did you get something then, Andy?
Are you going to show yourself?
I think Andy's picking something up.
Show yourself. I don't know.
What did you get
She
then?
will harm you.
She will harm
Is
you.
it still the bad lady?
No, I've had. They buried me here.
Really?
Alice, I protect this place.
I've just passed a grave that's got Alice, just Alice on it and nothing else.
Alice?
Yeah, back here. Because I was going to go over to it, I thought that just says Alice. And nothing, literally, there's nothing else on it but Alice.
Alice.
It was up here.
It says Alice. Yeah, she said
Oh,
Alice.
right, let's go back. It might be. It just says Alice. And then there's some other writing like further down.
Called She Will Harm You.
Alice.
Alice.
Let's go and see what that grave's all about then, because if she is the bad person, perhaps that's why they kept the grave pretty low-key. It was up here. It just said Alice on its own at the top. It was, let's go further up, because it was actually further up. But it caught my eye and I was going to go and film it, and then I decided to come back this way. No, it just says Alice and that's it, nothing else. There's no other name on it. Because I was about to go over and say this is a bit strange. See, that's that pothole I fell down, so we are coming the right way. It's definitely up here somewhere. It's definitely up here somewhere. It's definitely up this way somewheres. It's a black one, and it just says Alice in gold. Just trying to think how far up I came, because there's balloons on that grave, and I don't remember seeing balloons. There's another Mason's one over there. I didn't see that neither, so I think perhaps we need to go back this way a little. I think I've come too far across. Let me go back up that way, because it was just a black grave and it said just Alice on it, and I thought, why just one name? And then I walked away, so let's go back and have another look, just in case we've missed it. Have a quick look up here. I just remember seeing it was black and it said in gold Alice, just that word, and I thought normally there's a bit more than that. And Andy's picked up Alice on the spirit box, so I'm guessing that it's that one, perhaps. See, there could be thousands of Alice in here. You know, the size of this graveyard. What's this black one over here? There's a couple of black ones here, big ones with, let's see what these names are first. Nope, not that one. See this one? So that's got Alice, it's got Alice on the side. It wasn't that one. It actually said just Alice. I know I can't find the blasted thing. Clarissa, that's a great name. That's a vampire's name. Oh, where were you? Where were you buried? Give me some clues. Send me a sign, because I'm not finding you now. I found it easy before. It caught my eye actually, so I'm wondering if she was trying to draw attention to it all along. Can't find it now. That's weird. It was quite, it stood out because it was just a black onyx and it said in gold Alice. But, I don't know, I can't see it now. We'll see if he's got any more messages, Andy, and then, you know, perhaps we'll approach it in a different way. I've lost him now. Well, with Florence. No, it's always over there. He's over there. Did you get anything else, Sander? I can't find it now. But I know I definitely walked past it on this patch over here somewhere. What other messages have you been getting?
I protect this place, Orb. She will harm you. You seem familiar. Walk right. Pearl.
Pearl. What's that grave under the tree there? That looks quite a special one, doesn't it? Oh, it's got musical notes on. I've got musical notes on my dad's grave. Yeah, I don't know, it's like a musical person. A DJ?
Yeah.
Right. Well, that'd be good. Can you come through and spin us some records?
DJ.
Come through if you're here and play some music for us. It's one of the children's called DJ. Howard Charlton Edwards. Partner, them are his kids. It doesn't mean he was a DJ, it means one of his children was called DJ.
Yeah.
She died.
She died. Who died? Who died?
Who died?
Come forward and tell us who you are, please, which is your grave. Come through and give Andy some message that we can follow up on.
Can you tell us which way you want us to go? Left, right, forward, backwards.
Come and show yourself if you can. There's plenty of you buried in here. Someone must be able to come forward and give us a sign, make a sound. Alright, you go with your instinct and I'll follow you. See, this is one that's put its address on. I will not give the name out. Didsbury of the lodge, Marie Louise Gardens, Didsbury. So that's one of the graves that they've actually put their address on it. There's a lot of big older houses round here. They're like vampires' houses round Didsbury, Manchester, aren't they? They're like the universities here and all the hospitals, all the big hospitals around this area too.
It's so nice to talk.
It is. So come forward and talk to us because we're your friends.
Where you want us to go?
We come in peace.
You tell us which way you want us to go.
We're just interested in looking at the different types of graves and things. Which one was yours? Are we near it or are we quite far?
Sit and talk.
Oh. Well, yeah, we will if we can find a bench. There's benches dotted about here, aren't there? There's a tree over there. Let's go and sit on that stump. What would you like to talk about?
What do you want to talk about? Henry Claus. I wonder whether his father was Santa.
Oh, God, yeah. Santa Claus's father was
The
buried
youngest
here.
son of William Henry Claus.
Yeah, it is.
Santa Claus. Santa Claus.
Well, he might be. You never know, dear. I've got some famous people buried here, so there's a good reason that he could be buried here. Some of these are just unique. There's another one with an anchor and a chain. I'm going to walk back down there because there's a bench down there and the lady who we've got through wants us to sit and talk, so I'm going to sit and let's just see if we can get that person to come back, because this is the thing about spirit people. Sometimes they probably do want to just sit down and have a chat, you know. They don't necessarily just want to go all out to scare you and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I think ghosts sometimes pass by and we catch them and we're scared because you associate ghosts with scary things, but to be fair, a lot of spirit people probably really do genuinely want to just come and sit down and have a chat with someone and tell their story, you know, and that's what we're all about, that's what we're here for. So if there are any spirit people who would like to come and talk to us, now's your chance. We're here and we'll be happy to talk back. And I'm going to go and find a bench to sit on. And if you can come through with any messages at all or anything at all really you want to say, you know, maybe you just want to have a good rant and rave. Rant and rave is fine. So we're going to sit here for a minute in front of this burial mound. And we'll just see if we get anything. Andy's coming now, he's just over there. We'll see if we get anything. Anything, really. Andy's over there. Look, they're really pleasant places, these. Well, they are now. I mean, it might be a different feeling after dark. I'm pretty sure it'll be a different place after dark.
I'm a protector.
Can you give us a name?
Are you picking up a graveyard protector?
Protector of the graveyard.
We were just talking about that before.
Can you give us a name?
We was talking about that before, but all graveyards have like a graveyard protector, don't they?
Protectors. Can you give us a name?
Go over there.
Alright, well,
We're on the move again.
I don't know why I looked at that and I thought I didn't go over there and it went
Oh, really?
up there.
Oh, so you're being led to it then?
I don't know.
Flight commander? Pilot of the Vickers biplane, which made the first direct non-stop transatlantic ocean flight from St John's, Newfoundland to Clifton Island, 1919.
Is this where you wanted me to go?
He was knighted for that. Did he give a name?
No, he just said, I'm a protector, go over there. So, yeah, just said go over there.
Well, that's an interesting one. Look, it's even got the propeller, the plane propeller.
Snow. Oh, Newfoundland.
Oh yeah, yeah, of
Snow,
course.
wouldn't there?
St John's, Newfoundland, yeah. Is this you,
Yeah.
Flight Commander? Are you here?
2019.
Were you the man that made famous the transatlantic flight? You did it in 15 hours?
December.
Yeah.
So it would have been. Is that what happened? You were caught in the snow? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Can you tell me anything more? Can you give me any messages? Any messages? No, you told me to come over here.
She shot me.
She shot you? Who shot you?
She shot me.
Yeah, but look though, as the result of an accident whilst piloting, how do we know that someone hadn't taken a shot at him?
There was an accident while piloting a Viking flying from Weybridge to the Paris Aircraft Exhibition, December 18th, 1919. So that was 4 months after he did, what, 4 or 5?
The full flight
5,
across
6
the
months.
transatlantic.
6 months after that, he died.
Unbelievable, isn't it? So he must have got
We're here
knighted.
to help.
We're here to help. We're here to help.
I'm gonna go over here. That car just keeps driving round and round and round. And round and round and round. That car's been round about 4 times. Have you noticed that? There's a map there, Andy. You might be able to find if it's listed. Look at this one here. It's a woman weeping. How cool is that? That's true Victorian. That's the kind of thing that they would have done. Maybe someone's having driving lessons. My mum used to take me in the graveyard for driving lessons. Says a lot about my driving, really, doesn't it? No, it's a perfect place to have your first steps, isn't it? If you no, it's a good place to have your last steps and all by the look of things.
Yeah, you're in the right place if you have an accident. We're talking about that.
Well, you're not going to hit anyone.
James Clifford.
Who are you going to hit in here?
Oh, Well, you never know.
And if you do, it doesn't matter really now, does it?
James Clifford Hyde driver.
Driver! Oh my god, I was just making some jokes about driving. And we've got driver on the gravestone. Yeah, they're coming round again. They've got to be having driving lessons. It's got to be driving lessons.
No, that's wrong.
No, it's not driving lessons. What is it then? It's Manchester after all, Mass side. I swear to God, if someone takes a pot shot now, we're history. I'm going to drop this camera and here's the evidence. I think it's just driving lessons. Look at all these crucifixes here. Do you remember the one we did the other week, guys? The Rivington one. See, this just shows you again the style. It was all crucifixes then. It's like every now and again a new style comes along and everybody follows suit. But going back to the ghost investigation groups of the Victorian time, so in the 1800s, Sir Walter Scott started it off. He used to take people out on ghost investigations up in the Scottish Highlands when he was at home, not too far from Edinburgh. And they used to take dowsing rods, and they used to take the magnifying glass that Sherlock Holmes used to use, and they used to take like flour or salt or something like that, and they'd put like a Bible down or a cross in the flour and see if you know, it would shift and things like that. They were big on seances and candle communications and stuff like that. They did all that stuff. So it really took off in the 1800s to about 1900s. Really was a big time for this kind of thing. Charles Dickens continued it in the 1850s, and that's why he wrote Scrooge, but that's not his only ghost story. He wrote several. It's just that Scrooge was the one that made it popular. I know, isn't it weird that? We've got to check that out, how that's come to be. I have no idea. Nature's took over. They look like they've got Rastafarians, don't they? I have no idea how that's happened. I have no idea how that's happened at all. Yeah, so some more angels here. Let's go down here. Just keeping quiet and giving you a bit of an ambience shot of this place. Look at that leaning. It's fell over there. That's the trees pushed it out, look. It's probably pushed that one over as well. The tree roots have done it. It goes on forever and ever, like the Highgate, but this is all flat. The Highgate one is like little hills, you know, like you go walk up this path and then you'll turn right and walk up, and it's a very hilly. You don't think of London as being hilly, but Highgate is a very hilly part of London, whereas this is all flat and neat and sort of like neat rows. But I like these kind of creepy boulevards. I come in again with that car. I think it's driving lessons, because you know when you start a car up and you're learning and you put your foot down and you're revving and all that, they're making all them kinds of sounds. So I think they're just getting used to putting the foot down and getting the clutch and all that, you know, like you do. We've all been there. The people that drive know what I'm talking about. Did you get any more messages, Andy? I moved away from them graves because there was a guy coming with the dog.
We're here to help. I know that's wrong. It's terrible. 20
Look over here at this one, this white one. This is unusual. It's nice, but it's... Look at that. It's beautiful, that. I'm not going to go too close because I don't like to film the names of people, really. I don't think it's fair to do that. It's beautiful, that. Very, very beautiful. Yeah, that's nice. They're not all gloomy. There are some really, really well kept ones. Look at the difference between this one and that, the white one behind it. Well, the thing is, it's like if you go to Greece in the cemeteries there, all the graves are like that white one there.
Yeah.
They put candles on and everything. They will really keep them nice. Here, people just turn up once every blue moon with a bunch of flowers, don't they, or a Christmas wreath, and that's it.
Well, I suppose some of these family will have just, that'll be it. There won't be any more family, so they're probably just, that the family line is empty, so some of them, you know, but...
Well, you know what I'm thinking?
You do get a lot that, even really old ones that are well kept up, and then you get some that are just been left and people just don't even bother with, do they nowadays though? People just don't.
No, what we need to do
No.
is come on a dark night and do separate vigils.
Yeah.
And we've found a way in now after dark,
I think
so
this is more of just
that's definitely driving lessons. That's someone trying out the... That's driving lessons. That's someone trying out the clutch and the brake and all that in it. Somebody's driven around and shown them, and now someone's having a go. Because that's how it is at the beginning, isn't it?
hello.
Because these all broken. God, you know, you wouldn't be able... Can you imagine if you were trying to find somebody here?
Yeah, unless
How would you?
Yeah, you
You'd need the number or something, wouldn't you? You wouldn't be... Look at them all. They're all the same.
no, you couldn't. You couldn't. You not.
So, Andy, what are your thoughts and feelings on this particular cemetery?
I've been in a lot. I don't know.
Any creepy feelings anywhere or anything
I
like
don't.
that?
Yeah, obviously, our spirits and gut and stuff here, the amount of stuff we've got through, but I don't feel any bit scared. But I would imagine if you came and did a late night one in the early hours,
That's when the atmosphere changes.
I would imagine, yeah, in the early hours, I would think, yeah, the whole atmosphere will change, because not only that, you can get lost. I would imagine you could later.
Unfinished business.
Unfinished business.
What's your unfinished business?
We've got unfinished business.
Have we?
Yeah.
Well, there's another chapel there, so what we need to do when we come in at night, really, is work out which chapel, north, south, west, east, and pick a chapel each, and then head round and come back to that chapel, then we know where we are, then we don't get too lost.
I think if we got lost, is basically head for that circle, because
It's the main gate, is it?
That circle bit where we've just been.
So it must be still open because cars are coming in and out. So we
Yeah.
came through a hole in the fence, didn't we?
Yeah. Well,
Because we were still practising when we go back to doing
But
abandoned.
Yeah, I could imagine. I think this place, for me, I think you'll get a lot of where you see things,
Yeah.
where you're walking along and you'll look back, or you'll look and you'll see things. I think on your own and at night here, I think yes, it would be. It would be. But saying that, I think, yeah, and I think if you're in a place that you're not sure about and you're seeing things, I think yeah, I think it would be good.
And this is the thing.
It would be good at night. It would be good at night. At
Well,
the moment, it's. I think there are spirits here. Yeah, we know that. I don't have any.
I'm upset.
You're upset.
I mean, the thing is, we're walking about by daylight now, and there's a few people about, so it's not too bad, is it? But get in the middle of the night, after midnight, in the dark, on a frosty evening,
Yeah.
you and me, and a bit of mist, the atmosphere is going to be different then, because in your mind you're thinking horror films, aren't you? So you're naturally going to get scared.
Yeah, but I do think it's a place where you will get. I don't particularly feel anything untowards here.
Yeah.
I don't get that. But I said it changes when it's pitch black. But I think you just need to come during the day so you can get a bit of.
Need to be able to find our way around, don't we? Really?
Get your bearings and get a bit of idea of the size of the place. Because if you just come straight in at night, I think you could quite easily you could quite easily get lost.
Yeah.
So you've got to get an idea of where you are.
Don't trust the bad ones.
I don't trust the bad ones.
Is there something going to happen us if we come in here at night time and do solo vigils?
If we come back, is something going to happen, or are you going to show us? Show yourselves? Because, yeah, I just think at night it would be completely different.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think at night it would be completely different. But I think you would see things. I mean, for instance, you look straight down there. You think there's somebody stood in where that gate is.
Yeah, it does look like it.
Like a figure.
Yeah. I'll just zoom in, but it's not, is it? It's a stone.
Which you know now, it's either a gravestone or it's a tree stump or something.
Yeah.
You know that now.
Yeah. But if you were to see that in the dark,
Figure.
did that say figure?
Figure.
That there looks like a figure, doesn't it?
It does. It looks like a woman.
So if you saw that
stood there.
at night in the dark, yeah, you'd think a figure. And this is why you've got to double check things out, guys. You know, just to be sure that what you're seeing is legit.
If you were walking past here and you shone your torch down there and you saw that, you would like you jump. Yeah, I think this is
gonna do it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think this is.
So yeah, we're gonna come back.
Come back and do this.
And do solo vigils in the dark in the autumn time, probably around Halloween or something like that is the best time. Where? Well, we're going to split up and go in separate directions. Probably one will take north and west and the other will take south and east.
I don't care.
And then you can come and choose whichever one you want to spook or speak to or whatever you want to do.
I wonder where it takes me.
So, from the two of us, Alison and Andrew Spookman, we will say goodnight from the graveyard. And we'll see you very soon. And thank you for watching, everybody. And thank you for subscribing. And thank you for all the likes. And take care.
And yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's